With the Halo franchise being in such a rough state, it's had me thinking for a while. What could they do? What could they do to get Halo to recover and possibly regain some of its popularity again and get a community around this franchise again like it used to be even just 5 years ago, as it's been steadily declining year by year? I thought of different solutions, and only one really stuck out to me, and that was Halo not being an Xbox exclusive anymore. Many of you guys are going to agree or disagree with me, and I understand, but hear me out. Halo does not need to be an Xbox exclusive anymore. Xbox is not the same console it was a decade ago. Halo was not the same game a decade ago. Halo is not going to sell Xbox consoles like it used to back in the 360 era. Having Halo be an exclusive is not benefiting Xbox anymore. It's not benefiting Microsoft anymore. Hell, it's not even benefiting the games themselves anymore, and is if only doing more damage. I understand the whole debate that we need exclusives for consoles. It's what brings the competition. I totally get that. However, in my eyes, I don't think that multiplayer games should even be console exclusive anymore. It doesn't help how gaming is nowadays. This isn't the 2000s or the early 2010s. We're in an age now where games are pretty much all cross-plat. Every game can be played from down to an iPhone to a computer, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch. It's kind of hard to really defend multiplayer games being exclusive to a console. Even though I own Helldivers 2 and have a PlayStation, I even agreed and thought it was dumb that Xbox players couldn't have Helldivers as well. Not only does it limit the amount of players that could play together, but it just limits the potential that these games can have. When you're limiting the player base by platform, you're restricting how many players can play the game, which means you're also restricting how much of a community the game could have, which means you're also restricting the amount of money that you could potentially be making to support and continue to bring updates and new content to these games, or even making sequels. Halo would hugely benefit having accessibility across all platforms. If PlayStation had access to Halo, the player base would literally skyrocket for just even Halo Infinite alone. Could bring in a lot more revenue, could bring in a lot more attention to this franchise again and open it up, and could honestly help us get Halo games faster and more content and get it back into a state where it would actually be decent for once. But if we're getting limited to how many people can play together or just play this franchise overall, then we're not going to see those benefits, especially with the decline of Xbox and what seems like Microsoft is moving on and choosing cloud gaming and Xbox Game Pass as their priority nowadays. It's only going to hurt the franchise even more. Halo needs to be cross-plat. We need to get people to on this game. The more people we get, the more people we can have play this franchise, the better chances we have at not only recovering, but getting a huge player base and getting money. Even though, like I said, they should have more than enough. But the more money and the more attention that Halo gets, the better. And we could get treated better. We could get more content. I can keep repeating all of this over and over again, but I'm trying to make it clear to you guys, Halo needs to be cross-platform, and those are the reasons why. Now, with leaks going around that the possibility of Halo going cross-platform at some point does give me high hopes. It was leaked that it was possibly going to come out with Sea of Thieves when Microsoft was dropping some exclusive games on PlayStation, and I'd be happy to see the same happen for Halo at some point. However, we still don't have any news or confirmation that that's even going to happen, so all we could do is cross our fingers. But please, Microsoft, make the right choice. If you guys hate this decision, then you honestly don't want to see Halo as a franchise benefit from the new opportunities and potential it could have for becoming a cross-platform game. Exclusivity needs to be done when it comes to these games. It needs to be finished. Multiplayer games don't need exclusivity. Only single-player games seems like the right choice. But multiplayer, it's just going to hurt online games overall and lack the potential that these games could have. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you later.